Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. So in today's video, we are going to see if you were married to your future spouse, how your Valentine's Day would be. Now, this is more like an imaginary kind of cards. Or it could be like if you're meditating on these piles and then asking yourself what is the future, like what is the first Valentine's Day going to be like, or how am I going to spend my Valentine's Day with my future spouse. You could also have that within this piles. Okay, so but mostly it is an entertainment based video. Yeah, it's mostly up to you, the viewers. Okay, so beginning with pile number 1. If you have chosen this sticker type of a drawing, then this is for you. Okay, so we are going to see who your future spouse, how your Valentine's Day is going to be. The cards are pre-shuffled, so this is Queen of Pentacles, the first card. The second card is Four of Cups, followed by King of Pentacles, and the last card is Ace of Wands. In the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Pentacles. So right off the bat, I'm receiving a very strong message, as in this is a heterosexual relationship that I'm seeing. Maybe a lot of my viewers would be heterosexual people, but for others of you, just take how it resonates. When I'm saying female, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the gender. You can take it as an energy as well. For most of you, I'm actually seeing the future wife and then future husband. Okay, so take however it resonates with you, and do not care about what is not resonating with you, because if this if certain messages are resonating with you, then other messages are resonating with someone else. So it's okay, it's totally normal in tarot world for general readings. Okay, starting with first card, Queen of Cups. So the future wife is going to be suggesting this message to the future spouse, future husband, saying that, hey, you know what, we should go out and celebrate Valentine's Day today. But she is not going to do it. This person, Queen of Cups person, okay, I'll say it as Queen of Cups person and then King of Pentacles person. Okay, so Queen of Cups person is not going to do it in a plan way, as if they are excited to go out or something like that. That's not what they are thinking about. But on the contrary, what they are thinking about is, okay, let me just tell you the scenario that I just had envisioned is the Queen of Cups person is walking to the Four of Pentacles person. The Four of Pentacles person is actually watching TV and not caring about what is happening, and just, they don't even realize this is 14th of February. And what the Queen of Pentacles, Queen does, okay, Queen of Cups does, is maybe kiss the King of Pentacles' cheeks and then kiss them on their lips, and then let them know, you know what, maybe they also say loving words, because the cup is representative of emotions. So they are going to say a lot of loving words, as in, you know what, I love you, I'm so blessed to be with you. How about we celebrate Valentine's Day today? They are saying this while they are kissing King of Pentacles person. And the King of Pentacles person is kind of having a smirk on their face, and then they are literally thinking about um, celebrating the Valentine's Day in as sexy way as much possible. So while the Queen of Cups person is thinking about celebrating in a romantic way, the King of Pentacles person is thinking about all the juicy stuffs they would do to the Queen of Cups person. Um, but I have a feeling for some of you, you might even make love to your future spouse right then and there, and then King of Pentacles person might suggest that, is this what you have had in mind? And then the Queen of Cups person is like, no, not this one. Let's do something that we have never done before. And that's the reason we have Ace of Wands, something new, something different, something that you have never done before. But somehow I have a feeling that this is what no, Queen of Cups person already knew they wanted to do. This is something that they have planned. Yes, obviously this is new to them. For example, skiing. The Queen of Cups. Oh my God. If the Cups person has never done skiing before, especially with King of Pentacles, then that's what the Queen of Cups person suggests to the King of Pentacles. And then you both go to your new date setup where you have never been before. Maybe it's a new restaurant, maybe it's a new adventurous thing, maybe it's a new way of, you know, making love to each other. But something is new and something is different that you have never done before, and that's how you celebrate the Valentine's Day with your loved one. Maybe for some of you, you might even end up getting a pet for yourself. And it doesn't matter what animal pet, by the way. Hmm. Yeah, by the end of this, both of you are really shining bright. Both of you are feeling very secure. Both of you are feeling very tired. Both of you had a full day. Like, you feel very full. You feel whole after celebrating this Valentine's Day with your future spouse. So let's wrap this up over here because this is done. This was the reading for you guys. Let me know what you think about this reading in the comments down below. And this is my new channel if you are aware of it. I'm just thinking about, you know, getting this video at 12,000 likes. If I do get a 12,000 likes, I will do an in-depth reading about your future spouse. So if you are interested in something like that, do make sure to hit the like button and also share it with your friends or family or whoever you know is interested in this type of, tarot readings. Okay. So this was it. Namaste. Bye bye. So those of you who have chosen pile number 2, this is going to be a reading. Let's see how your Valentine's Day would be if your future spouse were here. Like if you were married to your future spouse, or even if you were with your future spouse, like as in dating your future spouse. But mostly once you are married to them. Okay. So we have Knight of Wands in reverse, the Strength, King of Wands, okay, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is nice. So if you have watched pile number 1, you will know this. If you have not, it's okay, no problem. But the energy is kind of switched. And this time, the future husband is someone who is going to initiate this Valentine's Day plan. Um, One thing I want to share with you, when I'm saying future husband, I am obviously sensing a male energy over here. But then if it doesn't resonate with you, then you can, apply this in your relationship to whoever is most, proactive, whoever is most strategic, or um, whoever is most hot, or whoever is most horny. That's what I'm sensing too. Okay, so because the fire sign is over here, so that's like giving me more of an 18 plus messages. Okay, so I'll tell you what scenario I'm seeing. Okay, so last night, usually once you are married to your future spouse, what I'm seeing is you both have a very, very strong sexual chemistry with them. You make love to your future spouse almost every single day. And for some reason, on 13th of February, you both couldn't make love to each other. Reason is like you had to have strength for some reason. Maybe you were trying to prepare for your job interview, or maybe you were trying to help someone, give them emotional strength, or maybe this also includes some type of hospital visit. I'm sensing that for some of you, but just don't take it very, very literally because this reading is for entertainment purpose. Um, yeah, but sort of strength you needed to focus on something else, and you couldn't spend time with your future spouse. And what ended up happening is maybe you were far from each other, or maybe even if you were with your future spouse, you were ultimately tired and then you both just slept. Um, this is all okay. Your future spouse is quite understanding about the situation because maybe this is something that you both are going through, or maybe this is something that, um, and also this message is kind of, yeah, this message is also confirmed by the Seven of Pentacles over here. So, yeah, but um, that doesn't mean that your future spouse was not having, they've kind of had some plans for the February 14th, and that plan included a bunch of things. That just doesn't include you guys making love to each other. That includes a lot of things. That's what I'm sensing. Um, it mainly has to do with trekking or some type of physical exertion, where you would be, going out, or you would need a lot of physical. There's a physical activity that I can see, like going out, maybe in a horse ride, maybe traveling with your future spouse, or maybe something else. Or maybe this could represent that you are traveling to certain place, and just because you were traveling there, and or you have just reached that place, that's the reason you both were pretty tired, and that's why you couldn't make love with each other. That could also be one of the possibilities. So this might also mean that this could be your honeymoon, but take what how it resonates. But yeah, I the indication of this card, what I'm seeing is this person is kind of dreaming about something, and your future spouse, whoever you are, the viewer, your future spouse, is has always dreamt about what special things they would do on your first Valentine's together. They have first of all bought you, um, especially the future husband has bought future wife some clothes, especially what they have this taste, especially. Sorry, let me tell you this. The future wife had let this person know, let the future husband know that this is the type of dress that they always wanted, and right now they cannot afford it, and that's why they haven't bought it. But future husband has given that as a gift to the future wife. And maybe there's a lot of traveling involved. There's not a lot of information, but all I can see is there is a day full of adventure, a day full of activity, and you both are going to forget it completely. And you guys are only going to remember each other because the whole, after that activities that you have done, after traveling, after shopping, after everything, what you're going to do is make love with your future spouse, and this love is going to be intimate as dash. You know how deep you feel them today is just so different than that of anything else. Maybe the intimacy is not just about, physical intimacy. Maybe this is about emotional intimacy. And that's the reason the way you connect with each other today on 14th of February is just mind blowing. And that's what the card is representing. So even though you were out and about, even though there were a lot of things that happened, the main dominant energy is only this, that is that you would be having a lovemaking session with your future spouse. So this was it for pile number 2. Let me know in the comments down below whether you enjoyed it. And if you want an in-depth reading, I have, you know, made a little bit playful challenge slash goals over here, which is like, if this video gets 12 likes, we'll do an in-depth reading of your future spouse. You can also suggest whatever you want in the reading, and we might add that as well. Okay, so this was it. Namaste, alvida. Hello to those who have chosen pile number 3. This is going to be a reading, and in today's video we are going to see if your future spouse was there with you, and if you were married, how your Valentine's Day would have been. Okay, let's see. For someone, either you have learned Spanish, or you like Spanish people, or something related to Spanish is coming out. Hey, not just Spanish, also Korea, because I suddenly started to hear the High Foot Horn song. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right, but that's one of the songs that I'm listening to right now. So maybe you are someone who loves traveling, loves to meet new people, different kinds of people. Okay, so these are the cards, and I must say it's a pretty bad news. So I'll I'll also suggest not to take this personally, because this is an entertainment based video. This is general reading, so sometimes it resonates, sometimes it doesn't, and even if it resonates 100%, this energy might change. So yeah, with your future spouse. If you were with your future spouse, first of all, for a lot of you people, your angels are saying to you that you are going to be alone this Valentine's Day. So if you're thinking about, oh, will I have a Valentine's Day with someone? This is kind of not what I'm seeing over here. And then you guys do not have the third card also. So yeah, and everything is kind of making sense. Maybe you've had this bigger dream, bigger goal, and you, for example, you both, you and your future spouse, by the way, you and your future spouse wanted to have a big house, right? For example, and what ends up happening is you both are planning for that, you both are waiting for it to come into fruition, and while having that big goal and planning and everything going on, and for some of you, this also represents having a pet for some. While that is going on, what ends up happening is you both come into this big chunk of argument. You have this weird um, differences. Um, yeah, but that differences is not like big differences, and that differences doesn't look like something that couldn't be worked out. Maybe you have worked it out. Maybe you have talked about it, and then suddenly you might remember something else from other argument, and then you are talking about that, and then you have had a big fight. And what ends up happening is you shut the door and you are staying alone in your room, where else your future spouse might be going out. You both are trying to, help yourself, and you both are trying to calm your mind and heal from the fight that just occurred. Okay, for some of you, this might look very weird. And if you do not want to listen to any kind of 18 plus messages, you can just click out from here, because this message is done, because these are the only cards that is representing how your Valentine's is going to be. Okay. For some of you, either one of you is going to, you know, make love to yourself. Yeah. But there's nothing big about, because the star is also kind of representative of orgasm. That's the reason I said that. But yeah, there's nothing. What type of Valentine's you are sharing with your future spouse is a fighting type of Valentine's, and the best thing you can do for each other is stay away from each other. That's what I'm saying for you guys. So again, don't take it if it doesn't resonate with you. Just take it lightheartedly. Either which ways, this is a YouTube reading. Why to take everything personally and then, you know, feel bad about it? This might resonate, might not resonate. It's fine. It's okay. And if you want to, watch some other reading, feel free to do so. If this is just what you wanted to know, as in, like, I want to know something, like I want to have something, some romantic, feelings or occurrence to happen with my future spouse. At least for now, I want to have, you know have I want to listen to something. If you have that type of feelings, you can pick another pile. And maybe this was an indication for you to pick this pile number 2, because this was the only um, pile that flew apart. So maybe this is an indication. Okay, so this is it for you guys. Pile number 3. I hope you liked it. I'm sure this definitely resonated, but let me know in the comments down below. Pile number 3, whether it resonated or not. And also write your pile while you're commenting, because then I know it's you. Okay. And one more thing, I just wanted to make a playful challenge for every one of you, and for me, mainly for me. That is, like, if this video gets 12 likes, because this is my new channel, right? If this video gets 12 likes, I just sensed someone's energy getting detached, like someone just clicked back. Okay. You can, I'll be making in-depth reading about future spouse. If you're interested in that, be sure to like this video. Thank you. Bye. Hello to those who have chosen pile number 4. And if you have chosen pile number 3 and are coming over here, welcome back. I have this sense that this is one of your future possibility as well. And in today's video, we are going to see, if your future spouse were with you, what plans would you have had for your Valentine's Day? Let's see. What plans for Valentine's Day with the future spouse of pile number 4? For pile number 4, okay. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Okay. The Lovers in the bottom of the deck. Okay, so okay, I'll let you know what are the other cards. We have 5 of Pentacles, Death, Ace of Wands. I don't think this is going to go. I'll show you later. The Hierophant and Queen of Cups. Okay. So this day is going to be a little bit dramatic. You've had plans already. Either you or your future spouse have had plans for the Valentine's Day. So you both either wanted to go to a restaurant or go for traveling or something like that, because the Eight of Cups is over here, which represents traveling and also traveling at night. So maybe you guys wanted to go for a long ride in either bike or car, but you wanted to reach the destination. There's some type of destination where there would be money involved. Hmm. But what ends up happening is that you have planned for this Valentine's Day and then you wanted to go there, but unfortunately, for some reason, oh my god, why is it not focusing on it? Okay, for some reason, you maybe have this immediate um, loss of money. Maybe you have not planned financially early on, or maybe you have tried to do the bookings right away and you realize that this is not something that you can afford. And then we have death, which is kind of representing that your plans is kind of not going to come into fruition because of the lack of money which we have. And you are like, okay, and also like you move on from this pretty quickly, which is nice because ultimately you end up being with each other in a very loving way. Hmm. um so you might be angry, you might be frustrated, but then you do move on, and that's what the death is representing. And you are like, okay, I understand that the not everything that we plan works out. Now what? You are kind of open to the suggestion that your future spouse is giving to you, as in, like, what should we do now? And where should we go from here? And then your future spouse, either they suggest that, you know what, we'll do what we have, what everyone does, we just go to the restaurant, we just meet our family. I don't know why I said that. But this is one of the cards, one of the things that the card is representing. But a traditional method is an important thing. For you guys, something is wrong. Wait a second. Only for pile number 4, these cards are not being harmed. This is done. Okay, so this might have been causing the distraction over here. So the Hierophant kind of represents that you both do something that is traditional, that you normally do, or something um, that everyone does. So this might represent like going to a fine restaurant like everyone else, instead of doing this extra special thing for this Valentine's. And this is the reason that this is very important, that they moved on, or you moved on. I don't know which one of you this is. Either this is you or this is your future spouse that has planned this in the first place. But they quickly moved on and recovered from the hurt, as in the plan that they have had and dreams that they have had about this 14th of um, February is not coming into fruition. They moved on quickly, and then you would do something very normal, very regular, or maybe this might also represent that you guys are just watching movie together at your home itself. So this is like as simple as that. And then we have Queen of Cups, which is kind of representing the girl is someone who makes a move on the guy. um, the guy in the sense the future spouse. So if the gender is not represented, like if the gender is not resonating with you, just take as it is, just take the messages, because just because there is a queen over here, I'm sensing a lot of female energy, and for some reason I'm sensing the literal gender over here for this particular reading, that is the Valentine's Day reading. But again, take however it resonates, okay? Don't take it personally. It's just what I'm sensing and what I'm saying for a lot of you guys, right? Okay. So, the Queen of Cups is representing that the girl kind of makes a move. Maybe the girl is, you know, rubbing her feet across her future spouse's feet, or the future wife is, saying loving words or loving dirty words to the future spouse on by the ears, and then she is also kissing the future spouse, and that's how you end up kissing each other. That's how you end up spending a beautiful romantic love making night with each other. Okay. Maybe you guys don't even sleep at night because I'm sensing the cup. I just saw this cup over here, which I already had in this table, but then I just saw it as if that you are spending the whole night together. You are being romantic with each other, and in the morning, you're like, hey, you know what? I think it's time for us to be prepared, be ready to go to the work. Let's just drink coffee or tea first. So that's how you you're even drinking tea. Or if you're someone who has the habit of drinking tea or coffee right before sleeping, this might also be representative of that. So this was the reading for you guys, pile number 4, and I'm not surprised that you have chosen this cup over here. So let me know in the comments down below whether you love this reading or not. And I just had this sudden idea, as in, do you want this 18 plus version of this reading, as in how you are going to spend, you know, romantic time with your future spouse, the 18 plus version of it. If you want it, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye. And also, I've, started a little bit of challenge, playful challenge. And if you want to participate, you can. As if, like, if I get 12 likes in this video, this channel is brand new, by the way. If I get 12 likes in this video, I would make a future spouse in detail reading if you want, if you would like it. Okay, so this was it. Okay, bye. Those of you who have chosen pile number 5, this is going to be a reading. Maybe you guys like ice cream, maybe you guys have migraines or headache or something like that, because before I started your reading, I've had this little bit of headache. Okay, so we'll start by shuffling the cards, and the topic for today's video is, if your future spouse was with you, how your Valentine's Day would have been. Now, I've started a playful challenge, which you have already heard. For some of you, one of you have already heard about it. But the challenge is, if I get 12 likes in this video, I would make an in-depth reading for future spouse. Like, who is your future spouse? Where is your future spouse right now? And everything that I get. Okay. The second card that flipped out was Queen of Cups. Okay. Oh, two cards just fell down. Let me take it. Give me a moment. Okay, so, oh, wonderful. The Hangman is in reverse, so there's no BDSMing over here. The Judgment is in reverse. but this is the decision that you both have made because of your own reason. You are not worried about others, you are worried about yourself. Yeah, like it's just you don't want to do that. That's why you are not doing that. That's the energy I'm receiving. And the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. We have Knight of Wands in the bottom of the deck, which is obviously giving out a lot of um ooh, the Temperance is in reverse. Everything is in reverse. This is so surprising. I have to tell you this. Okay, now I'm going to share the messages what I'm receiving from these cards. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate, and if it doesn't resonate, just let it go. Um, and the second thing I wanted to say, even if it resonates 100%, the energy changes, and so this is basically an entertainment-based video. So take it lightheartedly. What I'm sensing right off the bat with all the reversal cards is maybe the female wants to go around go around and do something about the Valentine's Day versus okay, the female, this is just the gender that I am sensing. Okay, this might be female or this might be male, just as you guys are resonating with it. But the partner of yours, of the person, the Queen of Cups, they are kind of like, what special is the Valentine's Day in which ways? We just we love each other at, like, we do. Like, why do we have to prove it to each other or to the world in the first place? So that's what the judgment represents. So most of the time you are kind of not going to have any type of special things in your Valentine's Day. Okay. With the Knight of Wands, I'm sensing you both are young couples who have a lot of sexual energy within yourself. You are really, really hot and attracted at, towards each other. Hmm. Let me see what else I can see. This day is not going to be like a regular day that you had in your life, because Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, which kind of represents that there is no routine, there is no stability, that nothing feels secure. That means that your plans have kind of changed. There's a lot of ups and downs, and especially with the Temperance in reverse, that is also representing that um, you are having a kind of havoc in a day, that you are juggling a lot. It is, this day is not going as smoothly as you would like it to be. Though what you, the viewers, would have liked, what happened was a lot more romantic conversation with your future spouse. Yes, conversation is one of the things that I'm hearing. Conversation, or maybe something lovely. Mm, maybe expecting that your future spouse might have understood you, or there might have been any emotional connection or more emotional connection between you both, or something like that. I have a feeling that this is not very, very hectic kind of an energy, because if this was, the Two of Pentacles would have come up over here instead of Temperance in reverse. The Temperance in reverse is actually giving me an idea that you guys are having the life that is, yeah, a little bit rough, a little bit more towards the edge, more hectic, more tiring, but it's not too much. But it feels too much because of the mental thoughts, the thoughts of this Queen of Cups person saying that, you know what, I wished we could have done something for our Valentine's Day. This person kind of couldn't move on from their wish, and they still have this wish, but they are kind of broken. and feeling sad and feeling betrayed and feeling down because, oh my god, why are we not doing anything for this Valentine's? I feel so bad. Do they even remember the Valentine's Day or what? And everything like that. But eventually you both come together, you both talk to each other. Why I said eventually is because maybe you were working and that's why you couldn't, spend time with each other. But right now there's this time after a gap of your day that was represented by the temperance. You come together, you talk to each other, um, and while talking, the Queen of Cups is kind of recovered. They kind of feel good when they are talking with their future spouse. And then, just a moment. The Hangman in reverse is kind of giving me an idea that you feel free. Okay. So, the Queen of Cups person is going to feel like, okay, you know what? I understand that we are not doing anything special for Valentine's Day because we don't have to. Our love is special within each other, within itself. And that's what there's this deep understanding, and that's how they feel free and unstuck from their wish, and that's how they move on and feel good again. And they understand this thing that their future spouse was telling them. They understand that, okay, I understand. Like, it doesn't matter whether the other person is approving of us or not, whether, it also doesn't matter whether we are doing what other people might have done, if other people are kind of spending their, like, Valentine's Day, it doesn't have to be this way for us. We can make our own rules and break our own rules. And that's the understanding the judgment is receiving. And they accept this this new reality for them. Now this is not something that they have ever felt before. They have never thought that Valentine's Day is something that we shouldn't celebrate. They have always had this habit of celebrating Valentine's Day or anniversaries or everything possible. Now they have this deeper understanding that even if I am even if me and my future spouse is different from others, that doesn't necessarily mean that's wrong or that's bad. In fact, I accept this new change in my life. This would be a little bit, no, I don't think so. Okay, I was about to say this would be a little bit tough to move on, not too much, of course, tough to not celebrate this Valentine's Day, but they eventually do. Yeah. Why am I addressing Queen of Cups as Queen of Cups and they is because I don't know whether this is you guys or this is your future spouse. For some of you, this might be you. For others of you, this is your future spouse. So just take how it resonates. But yeah, once the Queen of Cups person has moved on, what they have left is feeling good about their future spouse, and eventually they both make very steamy, sweaty love with each other. Okay, so this was it for you guys. File number 5. Um, I've had this weird, I don't know. For fourth what is the fourth pile? For fourth pile, I was thinking of doing an 18 plus version of this reading, but now I'm also thinking whether to do an 18 plus extended version of this reading. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below, like, if you want to know how you would have made love with your future spouse on Valentine's Day. If you want something like that, let me know in the comments down below, and then I'll think about it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this was it for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below whether it resonated or not, what you think about it, and that's it. Bye.